Arena. Remember, we have had our first match, that is the ladies, the JKUAT Starlets meeting. The JKUAT Starlets meeting the Black Falcons, and our second match we had that is KCA Wolves, that is Jeremiah Unga meeting. Jeremiah Unga meeting the JKUAT Assassins, and now we're gonna be having the mighty James Namamba Kamweti meeting the Kenya Prison Ket Kadima. Just to tell you that this is an amazing match for you to watch. This is an amazing match that all of you are required to watch. And the referee of this match, that is Sindala Jamal, the main referee of this match. It is an amazing weekend. We are here at Kasarani Indoor Arena. I'm your commentator, Sharon Kamumu. Remember, the Kayole Embakasi Giants have given a walkover to the Kiambu Plackers. These are enabling Kiambu Plackers to successfully get all the 5 points. So my question of the day is that, will the Kenya Prison men be able to beat the mighty RDU? That is on the side of the RDU, we are having James Namamba Kamweti. On the side of the RDU, we are having Ruben Buru. On the side of the RDU, we are having Joseph Cole. And on the side of the Kenya Prison, we are having Ket Kadima as the main fish umpire. Will the Kenya Prison manage to take the mighty RDU down? If you want to get the answers to this question, just keep tweeting, keep joining our social media platform, that is at Kenya Kabaddi Union on Instagram, Kenya Kabaddi Union on Facebook, Kenya Kabaddi Union on YouTube. Remember, we are here on the quarters of Maywood Kwambao, a company that gives us quality wood. That is RDU, the men from the force, being led by the mighty Ruben Buru. That is RDU. You can see them wearing black with a touch of something eggish. That is RDU men from the force. Remember, the RDU men were the standing out men of the KKPL season 1, and that is the Kenya Prison being led by the mighty Ket Kadima, our own and only Ket Kadima, jersey number 7. All these are the men from the force, and they are here to deal with each other. They are not here to play. They are not here to do, but to deal with each other. That is this is our fourth match of the day. This is our fourth match of the day. And on the side of the RDU, I'm having Joseph Cole, jersey number 10, Matthias Baraka, jersey number 6, Ruben Buru, aka Mbochi, jersey number 9, Shadrach Okinyi, jersey number 14, Betty Koech, jersey number 4, Charles Ayunga, jersey number 11, James Kamweti, jersey number 8, and Frederick Ochala, jersey number 12. And on the side of the Kenya Prison, I'm having Charles Kariuki, jersey number 4, Martin, jersey number 9, Martin Mtuma, jersey number 9, Joseph Matiko, jersey number 12, Ket Kadima, jersey number 7, David Ngugi, jersey number 14, Douglas Kingori, jersey number 19, Brian Oyugi, jersey number 6, Daniel Mutua, jersey number 5. An amazing match here to play. Just like I've said, our main umpire of the day, our main umpire of this match, that is Sindala Jamal. If you're just joining us now, remember, this is a match between the Kenya Prison men and the RDU, men from the force, meeting men from the force. An amazing match for you to watch. Just to tell you, on the league table, the RDU are at position 5, that is with 51 points, and the Kenya Prison men up at position 9 with 32 points. So this is a position 5 meeting position 9, that is a Kenya Prison meeting the RDU men. An amazing match here. The big players of the day, players to watch out, we are having Ket Kadima on the side of the RDU. We have Ket Kadima on the side of the RDU, and we are having James Namamba Kamweti on the side of the RDU. Remember, if you want to see amazing match here, you have to see James Namamba Kamweti play. We have him also on the side of the On the side of the RDU, we are having Ruben Buru. Remember, Ruben Buru is a defender, and Ruben Buru is also a raider. He is known for his raiding skills, and he is also known for his defending skills. Mostly, Ruben Buru is known for his defending skills. He is an amazing defender. He is who he thinks he is. That is Ruben Mburu. And on the side of we have captains. That is Joseph Cole going to captain to hear what our referee, that is Jamal Sindala, is going to say. And the captain for the Kenya Prison we are having, that is Martin Mtuma, jersey number 9 there, captain for the prison. He is there trying to hear what the referee is going to say. Remember, this is a 20 minutes dance. This is a 20 minutes dance. And what I can say, may the best team win. The Kenya Prison are going to be raiding first. The Kenya Prison are going to be raiding first. And I can just tell you that the RDU men have been in this thing for quite some times. The RDU men are a bit experienced, and the Kenya players the Kenya Prison is just a team that has joined few months ago, but we have seen it doing well just this season. That is Kate Kadima, jersey number 7. Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya Prison. Kate Kadima should watch the oh my God, he gets a point before he could even finish saying whatever I was saying. That is Ruben Buru. They are going for a raid. Ruben Buru is more of a defender. That is Ruben Buru. They are going for a raid. He managed to get a bonus point. Ruben Buru. That's Ruben Buru. They are trying. This. Oh my God! Ruben Buru, aka Mbochi, was taken down by the cover of the Kenya Prison. That was amazing. I did not see that coming. That was amazing. That is Kate Kadima again there with the raid. Kate Kadima there with the raid. Kate Kadima, he should watch James Namamba Kamweti, a follow back of James Namamba Kamweti, because if James Namamba Kamweti, he is a raider, but if given a chance to defend, he does mighty things. He does mighty things. That is Kate Kadima managed to get a player out. Kate Kadima managed to get a player out, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are having His Excellency James Namamba Kamweti going for a raid. Remember, James Namamba Kamweti has played the Bang Badu. James Namamba Kamweti has played the African Kabaddi Championship. James Namamba has played the Beach Kabaddi. James Namamba has played a lot of matches. He is an amazing player. He is one of the best players we have in Kenya Kabaddi Union. And oh my God, what happened there? James Namamba Kamweti, a bonus plus point there. That's a raider save, managing to get a bonus plus a point for James Namamba Kamweti. On the score sheet, we're having 3 points on the side of the Kenya Prison and 3 points on the side of the RDU. That's Kate Kadima there. Kate Kadima, Kate Kadima. Oh my God, I told you Kate Kadima is who he thinks he is. Kate Kadima is amazing. Kate Kadima is who he thinks he is. We are having James Namamba Kamweti again going there with the raid. James Namamba Kamweti going there with the raid. James Namamba Kamweti going there with the raid. James Namamba Kamweti going there with the raid. That is, we are having an official timeout there. We are having an official timeout there. We are having, to see, Kate Kadima is claiming 2 points and the referee is saying 1 point. Let's see what the umpires are going to say, because Kate Kadima is claiming 2 points and the umpire is saying you just got 1 point. So we are having a review in favor. We are having a review. We are having a review to see if Kate Kadima really got the points, or he's just claiming the points that he did not get. just to mention to you that the umpire for today, that is Mr. Sindala Jamal, here to ensure that we are getting the points that are truthful, the points that they are the ones you worked for. And we can see there Isaac Oduor telling him if these were the points or what happened. 2 defenders out in favor of the Kenya prison, 2 defenders out in favor of the Kenya prison. And come to think of it, Kenya prison team has really improved. Kenya prison team has really improved so much compared to how they started and how they are going. The Kenya prison men, that is James Namamba Kamweti, managing to get 2 defenders out plus bonus point. Remember, this is James Namamba Kamweti facing the Ket Kadima. To remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that we are here on the courtesy of MyWood Kombao, a company that gives a word and that has facilitated the ladies' jersey here at Kasarani Indo Arena. And again, to just tell you that we are having just 4 days for the beach kabaddi, 4 days for us to go, for the Kenya kabaddi to go for beach kabaddi. And if you want to go for the beach kabaddi, you can join the Kenya kabaddi team to go with them, or we will be so privileged and happy to get you in Mombasa. That is James Namamba Kamweti there with the red. That is James, jersey number 8 of the RDU men from the force. That is James. He tried, but the defense is not ready to give him his point. You can see the cover, that is Ket Kadima, was trying as much as he could not to give point. But who is James? He decided to take out the corner, jersey number 4. That was amazing. That is Ket Kadima, the main raider. That is Ket Kadima, the main raider of the Kenya prison, and James Namamba Kamweti, the main raider of Ket Kadima, the main raider of the RDU. Remember, we have Ruben Buru. We have Ruben Buru in the field. And there he decides to go for a raid. That is Ruben Buru going for a raid. Remember, he was tackled 1 point, and we said that once bitten, twice shy. He should be careful. He's supposed to be careful because we are having Ket Kadima in the field. And Ruben Buru is among the best players we have in Kenya. Ruben Buru has also played for the Kenya Kabaddi Union, has played the Bank Badu. Ruben Buru has played beach kabaddi. Ruben Buru is also an amazing player we have here in Kenya. That is James Namamba Kamweti going there for a raid. He decided to go back home and defend, telling Ket Kadima that if you want to raid, buddy, come raid. It is a 3rd raid, a do or die raid for the Ket Kadima. Ket Kadima, you have to get a point. It is do or die raid. It is either you get a point or you go to the bench. You should watch the follow back. Remember, we are having Ruben Buru on the right corner and James Namamba Kamweti on this left corner. You should watch that corner. That is you should watch that corner. That is Ket Kadima. It is time was not on his side and he was taken out. That is Ket Kadima being taken out. That is James Namamba Kamweti going for raid. James Namamba Kamweti going for a raid there. That is James Namamba going for a raid. He should watch. We are having 4 against 1. We are having 4 defenders against 1 there. That is 1 player self-out. Jersey number 14 of the Kenya prison. 1 player self-out. And James Namamba Kamweti decides to go back home. We are having jersey number 6 of the Kenya prison. Jersey number 6 of the Kenya prison, they are going for a raid. That is Brian Oyugi. Brian Oyugi, jersey number 6 of the Kenya prison, going there for a raid. And ladies and gentlemen, Oyugi managed to take out jersey number 9. That is Mbochi, aka Mnyama. Today is not his day because this is the 2nd time he's been sent out. We're having James Namamba Kamweti in the field, and he might revive him, you know. James Namamba, he gets a point taking out James Oyugi, bringing back Ruben Mburu. That is That is 10 points on the side of the RDU and 7 points on the side of the Kenya Prison. That is Mburu with his signature. Oh my God, I did not see that. I did not expect that coming. That is amazing. That is an amazing red point there from jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prison. That is Martin Mtuma, the captain. Oh my God, sending out 3 amazing defenders to the bench. That is I did not see that coming. And now we are having James Namamba Kamweti. James Namamba Kamweti there, he gets a bonus point. James Namamba Kamweti gets a bonus point there. That is James Namamba Kamweti. He tries a raiding point there. James Namamba Kamweti there with the raid point. That is James Kamweti. That is James Kamweti. He gets a point from jersey number 12. With just few seconds remaining, he gets a point. That was an amazing one. Kate Kadima. That is Kate Kadima on it again. That is Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prisons on it again. Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prisons, jersey number 7 on it again. Will he get a point? He should watch. He should watch the tackles, the signature tackles of Ruben Mburu, and he should also remember that on the other corner we are having James Namamba Kamweti. Kate Kadima decides to go back home and defend because he saw that things are not easy. Things are so tough on that side. We are having James Namamba Kamweti there, jersey number 8. Number 4 almost gave a follow back but decided to stay out. That is the captain of the Kenya Prison, going there with the raid. Oh my God, he was taken down by James Namamba Kamweti. Oh my God, I did not see that coming. James Namamba Kamweti took the captain out, and now we are having James Cole going there for a raid. That is James Cole. That is aka Masai there trying a raid. Masai, and oh my God, Masai was taken down by Kate Kadima. That was quite a good angle hold there from Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya Prison. That is amazing, bringing one player inside. The men from the force should be careful of Kate Kadima. The men from the force should be careful of Kate Kadima because Kate Kadima has not only proven to be that he is a player. He has not only said that I'm a player, but he has proven, he has shown you guys that he is an amazing player, and he's not here to play. He's not here to jog. He is who he thinks he is, but he should also watch. You have seen those push, those everything he's doing is just amazing. He went back home without a point. That is James Namamba Kamweti again going there for a raid. That is James Namamba Kamweti going there for a raid. That is James going back there for a raid. That is James there. James, will he get a point? He should watch Kate Kadima. James should watch Kate Kadima. That is Kate Kadima. You can see the angle he is on. That is jersey number 7, Kate Kadima, and James Namamba Kamweti. A follow back, and oh my God, it was almost a successful tackle. But James Namamba Kamweti took jersey number 5 of the Kenya Prisons out. That is jersey number 6 Oyugi going there for a raid, but now we have seen one successful tackle from Ruben Mburu. This is just few minutes of first half. This is just few minutes of first half, and we can see that all the teams are not joking. All the teams are serving hot. All the teams are on top. All the teams are proving that they can do this thing, that they have been in this dance and they can do that. That is James Namamba Kamweti taking out jersey number 14 of the Kenya. There is a looming all out on the side of the Kenya Prison. There is a looming all out on the side of the Kenya Prison, and that is jersey number 7, Kate Kadima there of Kenya Prison going for a raid. It is 2 players for Kenya Prison remaining and a full team for the RDU men. What an amazing match here. Remember, we are live on our social media platform. That is an unsuccessful tackle there from Ruben Mburu. and Kate Kadima manages to take 2 players out. Kate Kadima manages to take 2 players out. Oh my God, I did not see that coming. Oh my God, Kate Kadima managed to take 3 players out. Kate Kadima is not here to play. Remember that Kenya Prisons just joined this team, and they are not that much, have not stayed like that much. And for the RDU, they were the men's standout team on the KKPL season 1, the men's standout team on the KKPL season 1, and they have proven that they can do it, and we want to see if this time they are going to reach where they were last time, or what will happen. Jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons out. Jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prisons out, and now we are having Kate Kadima again there with the raid. Kate Kadima there with the raid. Kate Kadima going for a raid. That is jersey number 7 there, trying the steppings. Oh my God, that one is he's a very tricky player. He's a very tricky player there. He's a very tricky player there. Having James Namamba Kamweti again going there with the raid. That is James Namamba Kamweti going for raid. There is 4 against 1. 4 players against 1. We are having 4 players on the side of the 4 defenders on the side of the Kenya Prison, and we are having, that is our raider James Namamba Kamweti. They are trying. That is James trying a kick, and he gets a point. Amazing. That is James, he gets a point. That is James getting a point. He managed to get 2 defenders out. That is James Kamweti. What an amazing player there. Like I told you, he's now playing. Remember, I used to know him as a raider, but as it goes, he's now both a defender and a raider. He's deciding to be an all-rounder. That is Kate Kadima there getting a bonus point. Kate Kadima there getting a bonus point. That is Kate Kadima, and he managed to get the bonus there. Kate Kadima managed to get a bonus point. There is a looming all out. There is a looming all out on the side of. There is a looming all out on the side of the Kenya Prison. We are having 2 players. This is My Wood Kwambao Super Tackle activated on the side of the Kenya Prison. My Wood Kwambao Super Tackle activated on the side of the Kenya Prison. Oh my God. The Super Tackle was unsuccessful. The Super Tackle was unsuccessful. James Namamba Kamweti managing to get 4 points, taking out 2 defenders. That is 4 points in favor of the RDU men from the first. That was quite a good struggle there from James Namamba Kamweti. We are having the Kenya Prison men. The Kenya Prison men there. That is Kate Kadima going for raid. That is Kate Kadima they are going for raid. Kate Kadima they are going for raid. That is Kate Kadima. Kate Kadima with just few minutes of first half. With just few minutes of first half. What do you think you will? Anyway, Kabaddi is a game of mind, and all I can tell Kate Kadima is that he still have it. He can do it, and he will always do it. Kate Kadima managed to take out jersey number 4. He managed to send jersey number 4 to the bench. Kate Kadima managed to send jersey number 4 to the bench, and he gets that point. It is a timeout. It is a timeout. A timeout on the side of it is a timeout on the side of the Kenya Prison. It is a timeout on the side of the Kenya Prison. That is they are talking, what should we do? You know, we have to win this match because like I said, the RDU are on top 6, are on top 6, and the RDU are on top 6. The RDU are on top 6. That is position 5, and the Kenya Prison are at position 9. So the Kenya Prison has to. It must be a win game for them. It must be a win game for them to climb up to the playoffs. It must be a win game for them. They need some points for them to reach up there. That is Ruben Buru managing to get a bonus point. That is Ruben Buru managing to get a bonus point. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya prison. Oh my God, that was a mistake. James Namamba Kamweti, what did you do? I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. And it is a timeout. It is a timeout for the Kenya prisons again. They want to talk and see what are they going to do? How will they manage to make sure that they are having this thing on their side? Just few minutes, less than 5 minutes remaining for first half to end. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Less than 1 hour, 1 minute remaining for this match to end, and the RDU are leading. The RDU are leading with 24 points, and the Kenya prison men are leading with 19 points. That is Ruben Buru there. Ruben Buru, you have to get a point. It is a must point for you to redeem James Namamba Kamweti, or else things are not going to be good. You have to get a point, and that was it. Ruben Buru managed to get a point. He should, and bringing back one player of the RDU. That is Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya prison. Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya prison, going there with the raid. That is Kate Kadima. He managed to get a bonus point. And now we are having again Ruben Buru there for a raid. He gets a bonus point. He gets a point. That was an attempted tackle there from jersey number 4 of the Kenya prison. An attempted tackle there from jersey number 4 of the Kenya prison. Unsuccessful one. And James Namamba Kamweti is brought back. Remember, Kate Kadima is the one who sent James Namamba, who sent James Namamba Kamweti to the bench, but now they brought him back, and now again it's Kate Kadima raiding there. Kate Kadima raiding, jersey number 7 of the Kate Kadima, jersey number 7 of the Kenya prison. That is a halftime there, and when we go to halftime, we are having a difference of 7 points. That is 27 points on the side of the RDU and 20 points on the side of the Kenya prison. This is the RDU men are topping. The RDU men are topping, and the Kenya prison men are just following with a slight difference. This is amazing. If they can, remember we are having 20 more minutes, so if the Kenya prison men can put in more effort, if the Kenya prison men can just decide to put a very slight effort on whatever they are doing now, they are going to get it. And I know the men from the force also, the RDU men, are not going to allow themselves to not to win this match, because they have told themselves that this is a win match and that they should win this match. What an amazing game here. Remember, we are live on our social media platform. That is at Kenya Kabaddi Union on Instagram, at Kenya Kabaddi Union on Facebook, and you can also watch our matches live at Kenya Kabaddi Union on YouTube TV. That is halftime, just halftime, and with halftime here we are having their coaches. Those are telling them what we should do, what they should do, what they should add, what they should change, if they should decide to defend or they should decide to raid, whatever it is, whatever the strategy they have to do to win this match. We can see, because they're saying we are like 7 points ahead of the Kenya prison, but I can also see the Kenya prison there saying that 7 points is nothing. 7 points is, we just need, Kate Kadima just needs to raid like 2-3 times. That is to get a bonus, a point, a bonus, a point, a bonus, a point, and we can get this thing. What an amazing day here. Remember, this is week 17 of the Kenya Kabaddi Premier. Just like I said from the beginning, the Kenya, the standing men's table, we are having the top 6. That is, we are having Black Falcons at position 1, unbeaten. Black Falcons is unbeaten at position 1 with 80 points. Githurai Cheetahs at position 2 with 75 points. That is just lost one match. Kasarani Lions at position 3. Kasarani Lions has lost 3 matches with 6 Assassins has lost 5 matches, that is 59 points, and RDU at position 5. RDU have lost 6 matches, that is RDU, they have 51 points. M Wolves at position 6, they have lost 7 points, the 7 games, and they are having 45 points there. An amazing match here, and the Kitale Fortunes, we're having Kitale Fortunes, we're having Kiambu Plackers, they follow slightly, and at position 9 we are having the Kenya Prison Men. The Kenya Men have lost 10 matches, so they are having 32 points. The Kenya Prison Men should not allow themselves to lose this match again. They should do whatever it takes to make sure that they are winning this match. They should do whatever it takes to make sure that this match is a win-win. Ladies and gentlemen, remember we are here on the courtesy of My Wood Kombao, a company that gives us a quality word, a company that has facilitated the ladies' jersey here at Castle Run Indoor Arena. And again, just to remind you that we are having beach kabaddi in like 4 days. We are having beach kabaddi in 4 days. We are having beach kabaddi in 4 days, and beach kabaddi in 4 days, and we all invite you all to come, go watch, learn, because still on the beach kabaddi is where we are having we having a free drug zone, you know, beach kabaddi, but we're also having a free drug zone. It is a sand action in Mombasa with just 4 days remaining. Sand action in Mombasa, that is 27th to 31st March 2025, Mombasa Beach Kabaddi Champ. Remember, we are having a free drug community, and a free drug community, and we can invite all of you to come. You can invite all of you to come, or you can watch our matches, our beach matches, live at Kenya Kabaddi Union on YouTube, Kenya Kabaddi Union on Facebook, and Kenya Kabaddi Union on Instagram. An amazing match there, an amazing, I can tell you. That is end of halftime. That is end of halftime. End of halftime, and we can see James Namamba Kamati getting ready to go there to raid, and he decided he goes there for a raid. That's James going there for a raid. That is James Namamba Kamati going there for a raid, and there he reads, trying to strategize the defense. Did he get a bonus point? That is James Namamba Kamweti. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prison. They are strategizing, seeing how the defense is, and he should watch the follow back of James Namamba Kamweti, and on the other side he should watch the RDU men defense. That is James Kamweti. That is James Kamweti there. He gets a bonus point. James Kamweti managing to get a bonus point there. James Namamba Kamweti managing to get a bonus point there, and he got the bonus point. That is James Kamweti. No, that is Kate Kadima. Kate Kadima going there for raid. That is Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prison Men. Remember, the Kenya Prison Men are following the RDU men slightly with 20 points. They're having 20 points, and the RDU men are having 29 points. That is Kate Kadima trying a point. He gets a bonus point. James Namamba Kamweti on it again. James Namamba Kamweti again. Just like I mentioned before that James Namamba Kamweti do not only play for the RDU men. James Namamba Kamweti has played for the KU, that is Kenyatta University Kabada. They won that they won that Premier League, becoming the topper. James Namamba Kamweti played for the KU again. James Namamba Kamweti has played for KU, and James Namamba Kamweti is now playing for the RDU men. James Namamba Kamweti has played Bank Badu. James Namamba Kamweti has played, and James Kamweti has also played the beach kabaddi. James Namamba has played beach kabaddi, so he's an amazing player to learn a lot from. And 2 points in feedback, Kate Kadima, that is Oyugi managed to take James Namamba. Oh my back, Kate Kadima, that is Oyugi managed to take James Namamba. Oh my, what just happened? That was amazing. I did not even see that coming. That was amazing. They managed to take 2 big fish of the Kenya prison, that is Ruben Buru and James Kamweti, out on the bench. That was amazing. That is amazing. Kate Kadima again managed to take jersey number 11 of the RDU to the bench. Kate Kadima is an amazing player. He is a player who, oh my God! The defense has decided to terrorize. The defense has decided to terrorize the raiders of the RDU men. They have said that if you're coming here to raid, we are taking you down. That is my wood combo super tackle activated on the side of the my wood combo super tackle activated on the side of the RDU men. And Kate Kadima managed to get a point there. Kate Kadima managed to get a point there. Kate Kadima managed to get a point there. That is I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. But whatever it is, I can see a point in favor of the RDU men. I can see a point in favor of the RDU men, and Raider out. Wow, that is the Raider out. 2 points. That was my wood Kwambao spectacular and successful. 2 points. 2 points in favor. 2 points in favor of the RDU. That is 2 points in favor of the RDU. 2 points in favor of the RDU. And I can see a technical point loading. And that's James Namamba Kamweti. He gets a point. That is James Namamba Kamweti taking out 2 defenders. That is a point and a bonus. Oh my God. That is an amazing one there. That is Ruben Buru there. After giving his team a technical point. Ruben Buru giving his team a technical point there. It is an official timeout there. It is an official timeout. An official timeout. An official timeout there, and we can see our referee, that is Sindala Jamal there, going to ask to be told whatever it is he needs to know to make sure that they are getting points that are truly points that belongs to them. Having an official timeout. We are having an official timeout. Another technical point in favor of the RDU, or in favor of the Kenya prison men. Another technical point in favor of the RDU men, and we are having our captain there going for raid. That is our captain there raid. Some steppings there, and he gets a point, bringing back Kate Kadima of the Kenya prisons. Remember, I told you that if you want to see the likes of Kina Kate Kadima playing, if you want to see the likes of James Namamba Kamweti, if you want to see the likes of Kina George Karuga playing, come to Kasarani Indoor Arena. And like I said, entry is absolutely free here. That is a captain again going there for a raid. Remember, he managed to get a point. That is a captain going there for a raid. That is him. He tries. He should watch. James Namamba Kamweti is targeting to get him, and that was it. James Namamba Kamweti was targeting him, and that was it. He managed to get a point. That is James Kamweti again therefore with a raid. He managed to get a point. That is a point in favor of the Kenya prison. Point in favor of the Kenya prison. And we're having a looming all out. That is a looming all out on the side. A looming all out on the side of the Kenya prison. That is Ruben Buru there. That is Ruben Buru trying a defense there. We are having jersey number 14 of the Kenya prison raiding. He decides to go back home and defend, and now we having James Namamba Kamweti going there with a raid. That is James Namamba Kamweti going there with a raid. And that was it. That was James Namamba Kamweti managing to get a point. Now we are having one player against 7. One raider against 7. There he tries raiding skills. Oh my God, you can see he's a young upcoming player there. He tries. Will he manage to get a point, or will he be taken down, or will he decide to go back to their home and defend? That is him. He is taken down by James Cole. Oh, he was taken down, not James Cole, sorry. He was taken down by jersey number 11 of the RDU, and those are 3 points awarded. 3 points awarded to the RDU men. 3 points awarded to the RDU men. Those are 3 points awarded to the RDU men. We are having substitution there. Substitution there in favor of the RDU. Jersey number 12 out, bringing in jersey number 6. That is with just few minutes for the second half to end. And that is James Cole there. James Cole there with ratings. James Cole there. You remember this is his second rating. There, will he get a point? That is James Cole there. He managed to get a point. James Cole managed to get a point, and we are having Kate Kadima on it again. Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima. Kate Kadima there. He should watch jersey number 9 of the RDU. That is Ruben Buru. He should watch jersey number 9, and he should also watch jersey number 9. Bonus plus a point awarded to Kate Kadima. That is the Kenya prison men. That is 31 points on the side of the Kenya prison, and 44 points on the side. And 44 points on the side of the RDU men. Amazing. They have gotten a point there, and now we are having Kate Kadima going there for a raid. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. Kate Kadima going there for a raid. He tries. Kate Kadima, he gets a point. Kate Kadima gets a point again, managing to send out jersey number 11 of the RDU. Kate Kadima managed to send out jersey number 11 of the RDU. 45 points on the score sheet, that is for the RDU men, and 32 points for the Kenya Prison. That is jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prison managing to get a point, sending out jersey number 5 of the Kenya Prison. That is jersey number 7. Jersey number 7, that is Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prison men. Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prison men. They are on it again. A red. He gets a bonus point. He managed to get a bonus point. That is Kate Kadima getting a bonus point. Ruben Buru, remember today Ruben Buru have been terrorized. Ruben Buru have been terrorized on the raiding sides. They have not given him a chance. They have not given him a chance to raid. That is Ruben Buru. He gets a point managing to send. He did not get a point. He came back home empty-handed. Ruben Buru came back home empty-handed. That is Kate Kadima on it again. Kate Kadima of the Kenya Prison. A young and experienced player there over the Kenya Prison. A young and experienced player there of the Kenya Prison. That is jersey number 4 of the RDU men on it again, and he was taken out. That was an amazing tackle from jersey number 6 of the Kenya Prison. Few minutes remaining for the match to end. 5 minutes remaining for the match to end. And we can see 5 minutes is a lot. I can tell the Kenya Prison men that they should get these points. You can tell the Kenya Prison men that they should try as much as they can, because 5 minutes can change everything on the score sheet. We are having James Kamwiti going on a raid. That is James Kamwiti going on a raid again. That is him. You can see strategizing, gets a point. That is James Kamwiti managing to get 2 points and a bonus. 2 points and a bonus for James Namamba Kamwiti. It's 2 points and a bonus for James Namamba Kamwiti. It was just 2 points. He did not take a bonus. Kate Kadima. That is Kate Kadima going there for a raid. Kate Kadima going for a raid. He should watch out. He should watch the defense. You can see how they are strategizing. That is Kate Kadima. There, oh my God, he was almost taken down. Unfortunately, Kate Kadima managed to get 2 points. Those were 2 points awarded in favor of the Kenya Prison. James Namamba Kamwiti gets a bonus point, and he gets a point on that left corner. He gets a point on the left corner, sending out a player and getting a bonus. Bringing back Ruben Mburu to redeem his team. Is this a review? It is a review. It is a review. It is a review. It is a review there, and that is we wanting. Kate Kadima is claiming that he got a point to send a raider out, and Joseph Cole is saying, "No, man, you did not get the point." That is with just few minutes remaining for the game to end. Just few minutes remaining for the game to get. That is a Joseph call being sent out. That is a review successful Joseph call being sent out of there. That's James Namamba Kamweti going there for a raid. James Namamba Kamweti going for a raid. James Kamweti going for a raid there. That is James. He managed to get a point. Oh my God. He got 2 points. James Namamba Kamweti manages to get 2 points. Those are 2 points awarded in favor of the RDU men. Kate Kadima on it again. That is Kate Kadima. They are going for a raid. Kate Kadima going for a raid with just 1 minute. He managed to take Ruben Mburu out. Kate Kadima manages to take Ruben Mburu out. That is jersey number 4 of the Kenya Prison. That is jersey number 4 of the RDU men, and he managed to get. That is let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how many points did he manage to gain. Just few seconds remaining for the match to end. With just few seconds remaining for the match to end. Few minutes remaining for the match to end. And that jersey number 9 of the Kenya Prison. There, that was what I was talking about. That is Ruben Mburu finally managing to use his signature tackle. That was a last raid. That is the last raid there. Jersey number. This is jersey number 4 of the Kenya of the RDU men there with the raid. Jersey number 4 of the RDU men there with the raid. He tries. My word combo super tackle activated. It was unsuccessful because the raider managed to get a point. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the match, and the RDU men are actually leading with 56 points, and the Kenya Prison have 40 points. This was a good point. This was a good point that the Kenya Prison has displayed, knowing that